poems are full of passion. He writes with passion, he writes about passion, and he reads with passion. And this time also, it was no exception. And you never know what adjective will come, and the surprise element is what keeps his readers awake when he's reading. Thank you so much, Rajarshi. I'm the last person to read, and I'm going to read three poems. There is nothing much to say about me, so I'm skipping that part. I'm just going to read three short poems, and my first poem goes like this. It is titled "The Blue Torment." Suddenly, there is a wall behind my back with colors strong, each unidentifiable from the other. I recognize one though, that of torment, sheer blue, intoxicably blue, so blue that you can die in its arms. I panic. I rather be nowhere. And then I start running where my eyes can see, where my legs can carry. I keep on running till I reach the horizon, and then I pause to breathe. My existence is a dotted one. Colors would rather chase a canvas, not a dot like me. I am safe here, ready to merge with the oblivion. No, not quite yet. Being nowhere is not easy. My second poem is titled Lost Identity. I was cutting myself into pieces, ready to be served on a platter for you to put me back to whole again. How arduously I carved. Each piece like a perfected poem coming alive after several discarded drafts, like a mirror burning with an aromatic smoke, having the power to heal a traumatized self. Sometime midway through the act, you took the knife away, and the pieces were left to wither like words left unread, smoke lost in the air, mourning their lost identity, longing to be whole again. My last poem is titled My Winter. I don't ask Winter if it is his last day with me, like I wouldn't to a guest whose leaving would leave me with the void corner inside. For my winter is kind, never intending to hurt my bones. For my winter playfully freezes the water only to set it free. Imprisoning is not its way to be, but in the springing bud, as it signs the departure column of the year's register, it reminds us that there is no bigger truth than waiting for the spell of mercies in the resurgence of the greens. I call him my very own winter. Thank you. It was lovely to read amongst you all. Thank you so much. Uh, Writers Capital Foundation, Preet Nambia, thank you for organizing such a wonderful event. Uh, we who write, we wish we get some platforms like these to read our works. Even if 5 people are listening, it's worth our time. Thank you so much. Is there anything that we can add to this, Preet?
Maybe our esteemed member from the advisory board, Johanna Devadayava, would like to say something to the end, or I will conclude the program if you wish.
Joanna, would you please say something? I'm not introduced to you, so I couldn't say anything about you. Would you please carry on?
I could say that she's a wonderful poetess. She's an ardent humanitarian, a very precious member of Panorama International Literature Festival, and an esteemed member of the advisory board.
Wonderful. And may I add that she looks lovely in that sari. Absolutely beautiful.
She always looks lovely.
Thank you so much. Just a few words. It was such a beautiful event. Thank you so much. I feel privileged to be among you great poets. It was such a pleasure to hear you all reciting your wonderful poems. Very beautiful, very touching. And
thank you so much.
Thank you so much to Mr. Sanket Madre for beautifully curating the program, and to you, Amanita Sen, for so wonderfully moderating the whole session. It was a real pleasure. Thank you so much on behalf of myself and also of Writers Capital International Foundation. Thanks very much.
Absolutely our pleasure.
So, thank you all. It was indeed a great pleasure to have you all at Panorama International Literature Festival, conducted by Writers Capital worldwide, because we in Writers Capital bridge cultures and unite nations. Therefore, we have joined all together in the realm where life meets literature, in which you all are the bearers of light. You hold up the candle, shedding across the world the hues of hope, and along with them, the mighty values of humanity through the media of letters. Panorama International is one of the two signature programs of Writers Capital Foundation, along with Panorama Art Festival, in which hundreds of writers from across the world get together and marks the beginning of yet another season of celebration of literature. We have extended our invitation to all continents of the globe, and we received a remarkable production of noteworthy literary works like yours, which we are immensely proud of. This has, of course, not gone unnoticed, and this is why we have received global acknowledgement as world's #1 lengthiest literature festival with extensive media coverage in many countries across the planet. A poet is not stopped by anything, even by the pandemic, as we feel more challenged to go on shedding our light to keep the darkness at bay. Keep on being the beacons of light, conveying across the globe the mighty values of humanity. We thank each one of you, esteemed delegates, for being a part of this event with your magnificent, inspiring literary works. Special thanks to Sanket Madre and you, Amanita Sen, for all this beautiful work during the festival. We also thank our viewers from across the world for watching us live. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you all.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Amanita. Thank you,
Thank
Sanket.
you. Thank you.
And all of you, Rajashri and Anikji. Shall we wind up?
I think so.
Thank you. We'll talk to you personally, all of you. Thank you.